yourself.
From shadows we'll descend upon the world. Take back what you stole. From shadows we'll reclaim our destiny. Set our future free. And we'll rise. And we'll rise. Above the darkness and the shame, above the torture and the pain, above the ridicule and hate, above the burning of the flame. Born with no life, into subjugation, treated like a worthless animal, stripped of all rights, just a lesser being, crushed by cruel, ruthless human rule. When it started, all we wanted was a chance to live our life. Now in darkness, taking anything we want and we will rise. We'll rise. We'll
to unmute my mic so I can talk to you. Yes, you. Yes, me. To you. Oh. Oh yeah, we need to shut that off here for a bit. So what is going on, guys? Fico here, and welcome to the LiveCast. And well, Mr. Mr. Bonebreaker has to leave. No! Damn you, classes! But Miss Doom, thank you for joining in. But anyway, welcome to the LiveCast, and as you know, I do weekly or bi-week. I can't talk this morning. I'm still too tired. 2 times a week we get here. We talk about the stuff that's happening around in gaming, news stuff that I've just caught my eye. And today it's more of a video-y edition of the LiveCast, because we've got not one but 2 long videos to look at today, plus a couple of more videos, and but we're also going to talk about some stuff in games as well. But yes, Mr. Bonebreaker, he has to go get his education. Good job, man. Good job. Go seek that education. You can always catch a replay of this later down the road. In fact, I'm going to be playing a rerun of this if you guys miss it, so no big deal. A couple of announcements. I will be soon getting Far Cry 5, so I'll be adding that to my streams. I'll be adding that. So I'm gonna be a country boy. I'm gonna be a country boy, and I'm gonna be going to Hope County, and I'm gonna be killing a lot of rednecks. And turns out that I know a person who have domesticated a bear. His name is Cheeseburger, and we'll be taking Cheeseburger around the country, and we'll be killing a lot of rednecks. I can't wait to do that. And also, Final Fantasy 15. As soon as I'm done with Prey, we'll jump into Final Fantasy 15 as well. We'll be doing it. I'm trying to figure out a good flow. So I'm thinking what we'll do is I'm gonna do 1 each day. So I'm still figuring out the streaming thing, so apologies in advance. And also, tell your friends about me, because I have a follower goal that if I get to 100 followers, I get to play the game that kind of started this whole thing. It's Cuphead. They want me to play Cuphead in hard mode, so I made a deal that if I got to 100 followers, I would play Cuphead in hard mode. You guys get to watch me in agony, suffer, and Mr. Saturnite, he's my clip master. He's the guy that takes clips. He's gonna enjoy documenting my fall into insanity as we go, because the first time that I played that game, I love Cuphead, but that game stretches you in ways. So to get started, before we get started, I just wanted to share this with you guys. This is the Humble Bundle. This is y'all should know what this is, but in case you don't know what the Humble Bundle is, it's a website that allows you to buy games, books, a couple of DIY stuff, and all of this is bundled in to help supporting charity. So a piece of what you buy goes to charity. And how they do it? Well, they do it by selling games super duper cheap. This is the Jumbo 11, which of course includes a bunch of stuff. In this case, there are a couple of games that I actually would play in stream. Like, I don't know what Domina, Kingdom New Lands, and Rusty Lake Roots, which just has overwhelming positive reviews. But we have N++, which could be classified as a rage game. Orwell, which is really freaking cool. Orwell is like it's like you're this monitor of the internet, and you're going through social media, sifting through what people are saying, stuff like that. I've heard of Tropico before, and then in 6 days you'll get another couple of games. But you also, for $15, you also, on top of all the games that you get on top, you also get Abduction, which is done by the crew that did Myst. So that's cool. You get you pay $1 more. Apparently, you get the first month off of your Humble Bundle monthly, which is like you get free games and a big bulky game, but you also get 20% off of Orwell's Ignorance is Strength DLC, and you can fund for Extra Life. I have an Extra Life profile, but I don't think I'm big enough to do a charity yet. So, but hopefully one day, actually, you know what? I don't think I have to be big enough, but I do want to do a charity, because what this charity does, it gives money to hospitals, to children's hospitals, for toys, for consoles. I love Extra Life, and I will be doing a charity live stream down the road someday. I do hope that I can get enough people to go in. I'll share it. If I announce it, I hope that that one day it'll be good. But basically, because I love this charity, I love kids, and also I hate hospitals. And I remember myself feeling so much better when I landed in the hospital when I was a kid, and they brought in a television, and they brought my NES from home, my Nintendo Entertainment System. They brought it from home, and I absolutely loved the time that I was there, because it made the unbearableness of being in the hospital like a lot more bearable. So that's kind of where we are, what I love about that. And I hope that one day I could do that. But anyway, let's go on to the first bit of the live cast, which is Nintendo released an 11-something minute video, 11:41, of stuff that's coming through spring. I don't think that this is another Nintendo Direct or a Direct Mini. It's called a Nindies Showcase. I don't know what that is. This could totally botch, but let's watch it and see. Oh, Indies. 90s Showcase Spring.
Hey folks, Damon Baker of the Publisher and Developer Relations team here at Nintendo of America.
Hey!
It's hard to believe that it was only a year ago that I was out here telling you all about the amazing games we had lined up for the launch of Nintendo Switch. Now I won't get all wistful on you, but I do want to thank all of our Nindies, the content partners who made this last year one to remember.
Nindies? Nindies. Oh, I get it. Nintendo and Indies. You're clever, I get it.
What started as a community has grown into a family, supported by the shared passion between independent developers, their games, and the fans who have embraced them. And I'm happy to say that the family continues to grow in 2018 and beyond.
Oh my god, this is so incredible, because all of this is going to be indie games, so I can't wait.
So,
this is awesome.
Ado, let's kick things off with the latest addition to the fam. This one might creep up on you.
Oh, get it? Oh, I don't know what this is, but... Oh. Gunman! Oh, wait, I think... Oh, okay! Awesome! Mark of the Ninja! Awesome!
Entertainment's critically acclaimed
remastered
is back and slicker than ever. Mark of the Ninja Remastered will show you what it truly means to be a ninja. Don't let this modern classic sneak by when it launches on Nintendo Switch this fall.
Oh, come on, no gameplay footage? No!
And
come on!
Sneaking in, I should probably introduce the crazy uncle of our department and the head of indie relations, Kirk Scott. So why don't you tell him a little bit about yourself?
Hey, Kirk.
Well, I enjoy candlelight lunches.
Hey!
And amazing.
I love Gabe. Thank you for the follow. Thank you.
In a world where fantasy meets martial arts, anything can become a weapon.
Oh, wait, hold on.
And in Sterling Games' new fighting game, Fantasy Strike, this rule applies to the wind, fire, ghosts,
wow,
gambling.
Hold on. I hope you don't have to pay for that gambling with real money.
Paint, even time itself. Whether you face the fight alone, in local multiplayer, or online, You can enjoy the nuanced mechanics of a deep fighter with simple combos and easy to perform.
Okay, see, this looks cool.
Shifting the focus from memorization to pure strategy.
Oh, this looks really cool. Fantasy Strike.
Keep it out anywhere.
Okay, Fantasy Strike looks like it could be a pretty good sneak.
Ever heard of a musical bullet hell game? Neither have we. And that's
Bullet Candy. That's a musical. That's a musical bullet hell game. Sorry, Nintendo, but we know of them.
That's why we're crazy about Berserk Studios' Just Shapes and Beats, a kinetic frenzy of deadly shapes set to rad beats from more than 20 chiptune artists.
Oh, this is cool. I am so going to get this game.
And this just in, there's also a full story mode you can take on alone or with your friends. Just Shapes and Beats launches
Just Shapes and Beats
this summer.
Okay, I am a bullet hell fan, so I would love this game. I would love this game. Gapehorn, Mr. Gapehorn, Mrs. Gapehorn, I'm sorry. Thank you once again for the follow. Really, really appreciate it a lot. Super awesome. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Well, this next game will get your heart beating in a different way.
Do you have to insert a pun in every game about every game? Oh, this has to do with hearts. I bet. This is Surgeon Simulator, I guess.
Build Games is Lifting the Door on Garage, a top-down shooter inspired by the gloriously gory VHS era of B-movies. I'm talking stuff we can't even show you in this video. As you solve the mystery of a gritty underworld, you'll slay hordes of living dead and tentatively living mutants.
Oh, you know what this reminds me of?
You'll collect new weapons.
This is like Hotline Miami, almost.
Play Garage first on Nintendo Switch.
Oh, Tiny Build. Tiny Build. The guys that did It's No Time to Explain. Awesome. Very awesome. Garage.
You know, that looks exactly like my garage. It could use a pool table, though.
Luckily, I've got just the thing. Adult Swim Games and Wrocław have joined creative forces to bring us a world where everything from jungles, to deserts, to cities is one giant cartoon game of pool.
What?
Of course, sinking the 8-ball is the ultimate goal, but how will you fare as a clueless cue ball, fending off quirky characters like biker balls, ballerina balls, and more? Man, it's weird and crazy in a really, really fun way.
Okay, okay. Me being a guy that loves to play pool, this actually is really cool. I've played pool game video games. This is actually pretty cool.
Multiplayer for up to 4 players. Be there when it launches.
Pool Panic
as a system exclusive for the Nintendo Switch later this year.
Awesome.
If you're like me, you like your chicken served up nitrate-free and your bomb chicken served up by the good people at Nitrome. They describe this beauty as a chicken platformer, combining action, puzzles, and arcade goodness into one explosively fun game.
Is he like
bombs to escape tricky situations, lay stacks to reach up high, and start a fire to discover secrets.
Oh, this is so cool. I like that.
Only you can discover the secret behind fast food giant BFC's signature blue hot sauce when Bomb Chicken launches first on Nintendo Switch this summer.
Oh, look at that. Even indies are coming out on the Switch first. So that's actually really, really cool. Very awesome. Well, I mean, okay, it's not awesome that they're only coming out on the Switch, but it's at least it's not exclusive. So you could get it on the PC later. But I plan on getting a Switch, so these games I plan on getting them.
I am extremely pumped to announce Luminous Remake,
Luminous!
an HD remake of the critically acclaimed puzzle game from Enhanced Games, led by Res visionary Tetsuya Mizuguchi. A bombastic harmony of light, sound, and intense puzzle action make this
very
game as
cool.
unforgettable to play alone as it is with a friend in local multiplayer. Dig on them techno beats, which are being carefully designed to work with the HD Rumble feature to highlight not only the beats of the music, but the actions you take during the
Okay.
Luminous
Very
Remastered
good.
drops into
I mean,
the
I've got
Nintendo
Luminous
eShop this
already,
spring.
so Luminous, it's a game that I played a lot. But it's cool that it's coming out on the Switch.
Kings and queens from Nereal and Devolver Digital, you're a monarch of the modern age.
Ooh,
That means
Devolver.
you face a seemingly never-ending series of requests from peasants, allies, and enemies. Your word may be law, but what happens when your choices threaten the balance between influential factions? Your only option is to outwit and outlast those who would seek to overthrow you and your family in this compilation of Reigns and Reigns Her Majesty. For the first time, you can enjoy local co-op decision-making exclusively on Nintendo Switch when Reigns, Kings and Queens rises to power this spring.
I don't never played that game, but it looks kind of interesting. It looks interesting. I mean, if anything, if the indie games don't get me, this is actually I mean, the concepts are what they're always interesting.
What is that thing?
Oh.
It seems to react to the boy's presence. The boy should be cautious.
Okay, that looks... Oh, wow. Oh. Best hardcore game by Game Connection. Wow. That looks like... Oh my god. This is like... Oh my god, this is like Super Meat Boy, Celeste, and Limbo had a baby. Okay, what is this game? Oh, you died. Oh, wow, this looks beautiful. Lightfall. Awesome. Lightfall. I think
The platforming adventure Lightfall will take you to the forgotten world of Numbra, where you'll uncover your mysterious past and hopefully save its inhabitants from imminent threat. Master your surroundings by manipulating the Shadow Core, a magical box used to propel yourself into the air and forge your own path. Bishop Games was kind enough to let us reveal a world debut, Speedrun Mode, which allows you to race against your friends or even the fastest players in the world. Develop your skills and see how high.
Impossible. I cannot speedrun a game like this.
Releases first on Nintendo Switch this spring.
Ooh, so it's coming out in the next few months. Lightfall. Let's just reveal the title here. Awesome. Awesome.
Okay, partner, giddy up because I'm right behind you with another great game.
I get it. Giddy up. It's probably a West. Oh yeah, look, it's a Western game.
West of Loathing from Asymmetric. There's nothing quite like a slapstick comedy, stick figure, Wild West RPG adventure, am I right? As you explore the sprawling open world as one of 3 character classes.
It's literally stick figures.
Quests and puzzles, not to mention jokes, goofs, gags, and mysteries to solve too. And if you feel like it, there's optional turn-based combat, more than 50 hats to collect, and liberal use of Oxford commas. Laugh yourself to tears this spring when West of Loathing launches as a system exclusive on...
Oh, it's a system exclusive, West of Loathing. Maybe it's system exclusive time, but it didn't say timed exclusive, it say system exclusive.
Nintendo Switch.
You get to play as cowboy stick figures.
Phat is a co-op exploration puzzle game from Henchman and Goon. It's about 2 unlikely travel companions going on an adventure.
Another beautiful looking game.
Through their unique individual talents, they reveal a magical world within the mountain by working together.
Phat is inspired by Norwegian art and culture, resulting in a stunning story environment.
Oh,
the game works well as a single player also, but it's nice to soak in the relaxing atmosphere with a friend or family by playing with the 2 Joy-Con controllers included in a single system.
Piece together the secret history of the mountain when Phat launches on Nintendo Switch this spring.
Well, it says Pod. It sort of looks like it says Pod, but it's called Phat. It says Pod. I guess it's Pod. I guess we'll call it Phat. What's Phat?
So some of you may have been following a little game called The Messenger. And last you saw, Sabotage hinted that there may be more to this platformer than old school.
Oh, look, it's Ninja Gaiden!
On an amazing feature. The ability to transform from an 8-bit platformer into a gloriously rendered 16-bit time-traveling adventure. Journey through this perfect land as a young ninja on a mission to deliver a scroll paramount to his clan's survival. On your quest, you'll find upgrades, new abilities, hidden levels, and a plethora of great speedrunning opportunities.
Of this.
The Messenger comes to Nintendo Switch this summer.
Oh, okay, Devolver Digital again. You guys are killing it. The Messenger, this is literally like Ninja Gaiden on steroids. Ninja Gaiden is horribly hard. Jesus, this is awesome.
The developers of Plausible Concept and publisher Raw Fury are about to pitch you against a Viking horde. So arm your troops, Shore up your defenses, protect your citizens, inspire their loyalty, and you may live to see peace again. In this real-time tactics roguelike game, each commander you lose is gone forever. Lose everything and it's game over. See for yourself when Bad North launches first on Nintendo Switch.
Bad North. That's the name of the game.
All right, Damon. It's finally time for our last announcement of the day. And it is with great pleasure that I confirm that Banner Saga 3 is headed to Nintendo Switch.
Banner Saga!
Epic conclusion to Stoic's award-winning trilogy of mature, story-driven role-playing games. Players will need to brace themselves for more tough battles, difficult
What's going on,
choices,
Mr.
and
Setokaiba?
when Banner Saga 3 releases this summer on Nintendo Switch.
Oh, Banner Saga 3's coming is being made and coming up for the Switch. That's awesome. That is awesome.
You haven't played the first 2 games before.
I can also confirm that Banner Saga 1 and 2 are coming soon to Nintendo Switch.
Ooh.
And your personal story, progress, and choices from the first 2 games will also carry over. So think strategically, otherwise you may be mourning a favorite character forever.
Oh, that is so
Well, folks,
cool.
that's a wrap. From all
Zombie!
of us at Nintendo, we'd like to thank our Nindies
What is
partners
going
for
on?
continuing to support the
Welcome!
growing library of amazing third-party games on Nintendo Switch.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
Oh, this is so cool. I love these. All these indie games, they look great. I mean, I'm a little unsold with Reigns and that West of Loathing, but the grand majority of these, I mean, 12, I mean, we got like so many indie games that are coming out just in this, like, between spring and summer. So that is so cool. The Switch has sort of just become this place where you could get like indie games now. It used to be the PC, but there is literally so much stuff that's coming out on the actual platforms themselves that your game could just get lost in the shuffle. So I do like that they get a chance to shine a little bit more on the Switch. Well, I'm wide awake now. I forgot to turn down the sound now after my... Oh, dang. West of Loathing... Ooh, oh, so you have played West of Loathing. Okay. West of Loathing looks like it's... I mean, it's interesting. It's kind of like a stick figure-y. It said it's kind of funny, so I might check it out. But oh my god, Lightfall, that one looks really cool. Actually, there are a couple of things that I'm going to take away because they've been revealed already. But anyway, I am so happy about you know, how the Switch is getting so many indie games coming out. Now today, awesome. It's getting warmer now. It's getting too warm now. So, all right. So the next video that we're going to look at is actually a 16-minute long look at freaking God of War, and I cannot wait, honestly.
And I'll say something, you know, this axe, this Leviathan axe.
There it is.
That's rad.
So cool.
Just throwing it back and forth.
Oh, so we're getting commentary.
Calling it, you can look at that, tripping enemies.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, die!
Hey.
Oh, look at us, we're edgy!
Hey everybody, welcome back to PlayStation Underground. We got something real special lined up for you today.
Oh,
Myself,
here we go.
Sid Schumann, Justin Massengill, and Kristen Titus are going to walk you through some new footage
Son!
from God of War.
Son, come back here!
PS4, April 20th. Boy. And my goodness gracious, does this game look sensational. What do you guys think?
Wow, that looks very good.
Now, Justin, you have not played it. Kristen,
I'm coming totally fresh here.
That's right. Kristen, you and I got a chance to play this.
Yes, we did.
And I think it's safe to say that we like liked what we played.
So first things first, I'm noticing R1, R2 for your attacks. That's a big change.
Yes, indeed. No more face buttons. I believe that is still an option that you can select as an optional thing, but you're gonna see why when you start playing the game. It's just,
that looks awesome.
Tactile. It's a lot.
Okay, so it's R1 and R2 for the buttons for the attacks, I guess. So.
Immersive. And here we have a parry. You still got that classic action from God of War. And I'll say something, you know, this axe, this Leviathan axe.
There it is.
That's rad.
So cool.
Just throwing it back and forth.
And it.
Oh, look at that! It just comes back to him. Leviathan is kind of like Mjolnir.
Look at that, tripping enemies.
Oh, yeah.
What happened to the Blades of Chaos? Well, I don't know. I mean, he's technically still the Ghost of Sparta, which would mean he should still have the Blades of Chaos, but he's in Norse mythology now, so he's gonna use a Norse weapon, so I'm thinking that's probably why. I would hope the Blades of Chaos would make it into this game. We would have to get some explanation. Again, that could have been explained in the other God of War games, but I can't say for sure. I have not played them all. Glad I unplugged the webcam. OBS opened at random and went live for a sec. No one Oh, come on. Yeah, you definitely want to be careful.
So tell me how the actual mechanics of using.
Oh yeah, Leviathan is pretty cool. But I do love the Blades of Chaos. I love them.
You toss it, and if it hits an enemy, it'll freeze them in place.
Okay.
You can use it in puzzles. You can then hit a button. I think it's square. You recall it back in your hand too. Right there, you can see he's frozen.
Stuck in that guy's face. Okay.
Now, right now, the fisticuffs is very, very fun in this game. It's as much fun, I think, as the axe. What do you think, Kristen?
Oh, that is cool. You could throw the axe. You could throw the axe and freeze people.
I love whenever I would throw the axe and then just start beating up on somebody else. Occasionally, you'll have an enemy where you actually have to use that tactic. It definitely wants you to use.
I was actually
everything.
See, it says press hold L1 to block, hold L, and press X to evade. You want to definitely watch out because OBS is, you know, as it's free, but it does things on its own sometimes too.
Completely different movesets depending on whether the axe is in his hands or.
Ooh!
You got a shield, like a full-blown shield, little bit of.
Oh look, you got an XP system. You got an XP system, so you do get experience. This is sort of.
Shield comes in handy for this hand-to-hand combat too.
The best defense is good offense, right?
So these are the lighter slashes with the axe. I think it's R1.
Okay.
And it's a little bit reminiscent of the classic games, just with more impact. You can see juggling the enemy, hammering him into the ground.
Really
wow!
Oh yeah. Very beefy. That was I was talking to Corey Barlog. He's the creative director at Santa Monica, and that was they wanted this weapon.
Oh yes, it's cool. The axe lands and then it just whoop, flips back to your hand. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. Yeah, shorts been glitching hardcore this week. Yeah, definitely go for that. If it's been glitching and doing stuff like that, uninstall the application and then just download. What I would recommend is uninstall it, download the file again, because it could be a newer one, and try installing that one.
Weight to it, and I say mission accomplished.
Absolutely.
I see like a chain over there to the left that you were watching.
That's
cool.
Don't be backseat driving.
Oh, they got
Oh,
those
man,
brutal.
Yeah, they are not toning down the brutality of this game.
That's right. Yeah. So here's that chain. Your eagle eye caught there. Now here's a cool example of a puzzle. I remember this one instantly. This axe.
Oh, cool.
Clever.
Yeah, it's little things like that. I really like how they come up with puzzle solving in this. I always like the puzzles in the last game.
Oh wait,
be a little bit of
this is a little. This is the chest. Are you gonna get souls?
Oh, big change. You didn't have to mash that button to open the chest.
That's correct.
Hack silver
is one of the sort of resources you'll collect.
Is that like a currency?
Okay, the currency. Okay.
A little bit of all the above.
A little bit of both.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh well, a little bit of everything. A little bit of A, a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
When you do it.
You got the big guy here.
Big boy.
Yeah.
Oh, this is like a troll.
Here, you can either sort of let Atreus kind of just circle the perimeter, and he'll kind of do his own thing.
Yeah.
call out enemy positions, things like that, or you can actually manually direct him with the sun button, which I think is square. You can aim and have him fire directly at whatever you want.
I like how the X just kind of bounced off of him there.
Yeah.
That was kind of...
No, father, no!
I can tell you that right now.
Yeah. It's kind of like a, yeah, it's a brand new, it's, they pulled a Breath of the Wild. It's still a God of War game, but it's technically now like more of a game, kind of like, I would say Dark Souls. It's not a Dark Souls game, but it's kind of got that same feel of a Dark Souls game, but it's more of an action RPG now. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. From a hack and slash to like an RPG, like
you can sort of draw attention, so you can just dive right in there.
Yeah.
You could use your kid to distract the enemies, and
so they won't always be there. You gotta use them.
Just say fire, fire, fire.
Exactly.
Oh, and I see in the bottom right, is that an indication of how many arrows?
yeah, there's like a boss bar there.
This guy takes some punishment. Yeah. The detail on these characters is
awesome,
staggering. Oh, and real quick, if you look at Kratos here, look at his kind of his butt, his thighs. You
no, no, you cannot ask me to look at Kratos's butt or Kratos's thigh. Congratulations, now none of you can stop looking at his butt or his thighs. Has both OBS and StreamLabs, and both are like, oh, trying to show off pace.
You can see his remnants of his old armor poking out. You see those red straps?
Oh.
See what I mean? Like, there's a ton of details. Look at the wrappings on his arms.
Yeah.
From the chains.
Where the chains were, yeah.
Yeah, it's super...
Where the chains were. Where the chains were. Weren't the Blades of Chaos the source of his power? Or I may be wrong, but I mean, he's technically the Ghost of Sparta. Wasn't it the Blades of Chaos that turned him into this? I could be wrong. It's been a while since I played those games.
Cool
so
character design in this. Obviously, he's got the classic red war paint or scar or whatever that is.
Yeah.
No, that is not war paint. Come on, guys. You guys are for PlayStation. You guys should know the story. I should have questions about Kratos, not you.
Different kinds of chests of different animations.
That's one way to open a chest.
Classic Kratos.
He doesn't have time to open chests.
There's a lot of looting in this game. There's a lot of just kind of items and things. There's reasons to explore.
Tons of hack silver as well, too.
I was digging in every nook and cranny.
Do we know any more about how that all works, like the progression in terms of the currency system and the economy?
Yeah, we're going to see a little bit more of that later on. But,
I love that it breaks everything on the way back.
I think than you may be anticipating. So stay tuned.
Oh, I got the old instruction manual here.
That's very funny.
Reversible box art.
A little bit of Norse mythology.
How did they get up there?
Oh, this is cool.
What's happening there at the end? They eat the sun and moon, and then everybody fights?
Atreus the Scholar.
That's right.
Oh,
yeah,
Atreus. That's his name. That's the little kid's name. Atreus. Atreyu. That's what his name.
Atreyu. So.
Is Kratos able to read that stuff?
He is not.
Oh, I see.
So that's one of the things that's interesting about this game. Atreus really is, as you can see, he's not. There's like zero maintenance involved. Oh, here's one of these kills. Bang.
Oh, dear God. Awesome.
Yeah, you can. There's actually a stun quality that you can apply to enemies using your fists.
Oh, nice.
So it kind of adds stun damage, and then you can.
Oh, Atreus is so cool.
Sort of one-hit takedown, which is really satisfying.
Man, the way that enemies react to hits is so
Oh, I love the combat. The combat was the biggest concern of mine because I didn't know how Santa Monica was going to translate the combat system, because now it's not a hack and slash. This is sort of like an RPG. This is more like a game, like it's kind of like Darksiders now, in a Skyrim-y feel, but with a behind the shoulder perspective. Very drastically different. I was concerned that this was going to...
I saw something on the side of the screen a moment ago that said new labor. It looked like those are like challenges.
I was kind of worried about it.
Shattered that enemy, said new labor, shatterer. So I assume that.
Oh, okay. See, there you go. It's like that reminded. See, I knew there was a game, The Last of Us. This is like the Last of Us God of War game. There you go. Atreus is the new Ashley.
That are, kill this amount of enemies and you can receive X, Y, and Z.
Get him, Joe!
Do a specific move to take them down. Just giving you a little bit more challenge beyond just the hack and slash.
Look at Atreus there holding that guy down.
Yeah.
And then you can look at that, kicking people into each other.
Yeah.
Oh, that is so.
A moment ago, press down on the D-pad to do.
Oh, it stuck him against the wall.
Absolutely.
Ooh.
You also see in the bottom left, there's a meter.
Oh wait, you're right. It is Ellie. I'm sorry. Then who's Ashley? Oh, okay. I'm confusing the games. Oh no, and you're right, it's Ellie. Oh, you're right. Oh my god, this is Resident Evil. See, that's what that is another game this kind of reminds me of. Because if you think about it, I'm sorry, I keep pausing, but Resident Evil 4 was a drastic departure from the Resident Evil games, and this is a drastic departure of God of War as well too, except that this has a progression system. You're right.
Some things just don't change, Justin.
But I don't think Atreus is gonna ask his dad for overtime.
As you can see,
that'd be kind of weird. Oh,
really
look at that ground pound.
I immediately noticed as soon as I started playing, it was just like, man, that axe feels
If
good.
you pay attention, the camera actually lends to the way that combat feels too. It shakes a little bit when there's an impact.
You get a sense of that impact,
Yeah, this is freaking cool. I'm confusing games, man. I'm sorry.
Last games, I mean, they were really cool weapons.
But yeah, this is still.
This one just has this sort of nastiness to it that I really appreciate.
I like the camera as well
when
too.
you're using it. I mean, there's some of the strategies are still kind of evoked there.
Another new thing, XP. Well, I guess you sort of had like there was the progression in the old games, but now we have like the standard XP
stats.
Oh, look at him!
Look a little later, but yeah.
These aren't moving. Are they dead? I mean, more dead?
Graphics here are just.
Boy.
I like how they actually even went to the
the
little hook.
Boy.
Rather than having it just kind of float place there.
Yeah, oh, look, enemies have difficulty spikes as well too.
So that was actually a super smart move there, driving that guy off that cliff.
Oh yeah.
But some of these Draugrs you're fighting here, that's sort of the foot soldiers, the undead foot soldiers. Some of them are much tougher than others.
Mm-hmm. Just like.
Hold L1, then press R1 to perform a light runic attack.
That is a type of
Yes, I do. I do remember. The dude is the Crypt Keeper.
Do your attacks with it.
That was awesome.
Yeah, that was my move. I would run in there, bare knuckle brawl.
Just ripping it open. I do remember that zombie.
Somebody then kind of line of sight yourself with
and
call it back.
It is much more strategic, the combat in this game. There are going to be, look at that. That was a perfect example of recalling the axe, hitting two guys in one go. But look at this. I mean, this is not a kinder, gentler Kratos, but it is a little bit of a more strategic Kratos. And that's something I really appreciated as I played this. Oh, yeah.
Man,
there is no such thing as a kinder, gentler Kratos.
Yep.
It's just a more dangerous, more methodical Kratos.
This is a really good-looking game.
Oh, there's some on the ground. You missed it. Pick up. Pick up the shiny stuff.
Show me control.
Boy.
This relationship between Kratos and Atreus is like a foundation of this game.
I remember Tales of the Crypt.
Pick up on it within minutes of
I never actually watched it, but I do remember the Crypt Keeper.
Immediately captivated by the relationship they've got. Wow.
Yes.
There's your loot. Those green items are health.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So that's treated a little bit differently. You don't have to open chests every time now to get more.
This used to be a marketplace. The giants used to gather here to trade with the gods a long time ago.
Boy.
I love the Norse mythology. Just kind of.
I don't know if it's the same voice actor.
Exactly. It feels natural.
Yeah. You're kind of unraveling it, and it's obviously a unique sort of interpretation.
I kind of want to say,
about how closely they kind of stuck to
Father!
how many liberties they took.
Oh yeah, this dude's
that's the thing
tougher.
about Norse mythology is it's super open to interpretation. There's different names, different characters. There's a lot of different interpretations of it. So
Ooh, staggering. This dude staggers Kratos. Oh, there you go.
Mark on it and kind of do their own version of it. So we don't know how far it goes just yet because we're just getting an early look at the game.
No, boy! Did you see that? He just picked him up and threw him over.
Business. I was really struggling with them. There's a great parry. Look at that.
Oh yeah, that was
awesome.
great. Oh, shatter that.
That's so awesome.
I was really excited for this game, but when I played it, I was like, get out of the way.
Oh, what's that? What was that? Is that like a perfect parry kind of?
A little bit of runic magic, I believe.
Oh, we've got magic powers. We got magic.
Together to do something.
That's Spartan Rage. Yeah, that's a real interesting take on that one too.
Oh, I see. They have like a little snowflake with that axe. I assume that when that fills up, that's when they freeze.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the show is on YouTube. Cool, cool.
Nothing like.
Boy. When I get this game, I'm gonna be going like, boy, constantly, because that's all he does. Boy.
I've seen so many awesome-looking trailers. The game has looked so impressive.
I don't know if it's the same voice actor. It sounds different, but then again, he's not yelling and screaming.
It looks like they just nailed it.
Yeah, I mean, that was my take on it. Like, I just sort of fell in love instantly.
This is an interesting part.
Yeah.
Ah, this is very interesting. Ah, this is where the crypt keeper used to live. Oh wait, but I'm the crypt keeper. Look at me! Look at me!
He's a little too quick for Kratos. Like, that's the thing.
Oh.
See?
Ah, but maybe Atreus.
Boy!
Strategic arrow.
Boom! Right there.
Nice.
Oh, is this like a
It's battles like this that really show you how integral Atreus is. He's not just a companion. He's absolutely a part of the fight.
That's awesome.
Yeah, good job, Atreus.
Stun damage right there. He got it.
R3, do it.
Oh! 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 Look at Kratos!
Very brutal.
Tito!
This fun little character.
What is up, Dino?
What's this guy's name?
Brock.
Hey!
Brock.
B-R-O-K, Brock.
Brock Lesnar!
Blue guy.
So, where's the other half of the brand?
All my dumb brothers got it, but I got all the talent.
This guy cracked me up.
Yeah, this I didn't know what.
Oh, so he's like a frost giant, or he's like a frost.
So here you go.
Oh, look at that! Look at that! Upgrade system, weapon upgrade system. Dino, thank you for joining me on your day off, man.
Trees and progression.
We're just catching up on some GOD. Got up? No,
Yeah, there was a
GOW.
lot more going on here than I was expecting, to be totally honest.
This is what I was interested
Armor! New armor system! Okay, so, I mean, this is obviously stuff from older RPGs. Obviously, this is nothing incredible, but the fact that it's here, it's just like Breath of the Wild. It's like, wow, Breath of the Wild, now you have armor systems, you have weapons that degrade, you have a stamina system. Thank you for joining me, Dino, man. It's been a while. It's been a while.
Classic armor poking out from beneath.
Now our friends who were hiding in the trees are back for more.
Brock, be silent.
Give that axe a twirl.
Got
Troll! Troll, get that axe a troll! Brock! It has been a while. My friend Nino has been a. This is how I got into Twitch, because of him, because of Mass Effect.
So satisfying.
Oh,
So satisfying.
oh, gee.
Oh, we got the air jug.
Yeah, Spawner.
Big
Oh,
time, big time.
yeah, Spawner's.
So again, there's gonna be some things veterans
He
are gonna
is
recognize, and
streaming
that's why I love this.
the Jesus out of
I was
streaming.
just gonna ask what was going on with that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so.
Oh,
There's a lot of environment interaction.
He's been
Kicking
giving
guys
me
in the
some
walls,
tips.
You're clever. You can kind of, drop pots.
boy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. Boy.
Kind of lush.
I haven't been able to catch a lot of Spawner's stream because he streams when I'm at work, so I don't get a chance to see Spawner.
Going between cutscenes back into combat, back to the gameplay, it's seamless. Honestly.
Excuse me, still going through allergies.
Like with the kind of in-engine, or do they do the
lower the rope, boy?
Previous game?
Well, no, it's this game has that whole philosophy around like no camera cuts. It's like one, it's just one cut from beginning to end. So you just go right through the entire game. It doesn't break away to say like, oh, check out what's going on here. You're just with.
I was watching during my breaks. He is still playing Underrail. He doesn't look like he's having fun playing Underrail.
Boy, over here.
Boy.
Interesting. I may want to write that down.
Tell us more.
So that's a fresh new look at God of War
Atreus.
coming out April 20th on PS4. What do you guys think? Real quick.
Oh man, it looks incredible.
It looks incredible.
Constantly blown away by it.
Absolutely.
We do have actually a lot more coming, so stay with us.
Boy.
But, we've got a lot more.
Oh no, we want more! We want more! We want more! More! Awesome. Awesome. Hold on. Let me just exit out of here. Okay, so that was God of War. Holy crap. What I was mostly concerned about was just the combat system in general. I was scared that that was not gonna... How were they going to translate it? Doubts are gone. Doubts are gone. In fact... there is more to this here. I actually I was planning on playing this later, but I think I'm gonna call in an audible. Oh man, the God of War games are pretty freaking brutal. They're hack and slash, but this one here, this one might be a little bit more right up your alley because this one's more like an RPG game. So we've got more God of War. There, put the link in Discord. Yeah, I've been putting all the links for everything here as well. The link, oh, you talking about the videos? So
had power fantasy when it comes to Kratos, meaning that you go into fights and you feel really strong. You feel powerful, you feel like you can take them on, you can feel like you can take anything on, no matter how small, no matter how big, it's like Kratos can handle it. So for this game, even though we were changing pretty much everything about the combat, we wanted to make sure that Kratos still felt like he was a powerhouse.
The two things that we had talked about early on were like, one...
Hold on. Oh, sorry, wrong buttons. Do you want the link to the videos of the Discord? Because in the Discord channel there is a link. Is in the stream things. Did you? Oh no! Zombie put a link. Oh, did you? Hold on. Oh, thank you! You put a link. Oh, awesome. Corrections.
Game 2, we don't want to just mimic Dark Souls. As much as we like that game, there is kind of this interesting loop in.
My God, look at Cory Barlog. He looks so aged. He looks so different. I remember this guy directed the second God of War game. Thank you. I just saw the stream link. Thank you. I'm gonna check that out later.
That we wanted to capture. That's when we really, I think, started embracing the fact that not all of God of War just has to be charge in, hit, and then sort of wait.
Oh, that is so cool. Corey, I can't believe Corey's still in Santa Monica.
Engagement. And all of the pieces that we put together throughout development put the player in a position that they have to think as they're fighting.
This game, you know, he's got a new weapon, his Leviathan axe, and
boy,
be a little bit more tactical, still feel powerful at the end of the day, but have a little bit more decision making and a little bit more deliberate actions on the player.
We created scenarios in which, hey, it's advantageous to really.
This is so cool. I want this game.
Start seeing that. Oh, I'm gonna try that one now, right? Because we give you a lot.
You want to make sure that, hey, when you win this fight, did you win it slightly different than this other player won the fight? Maybe you kicked them into a wall.
Oh, this is so cool. Like I like the evasion. I think we just saw all of this, but
there's multiple ways to handle enemies this game.
But I love the kind of trick shot stuff with the axe. So like throwing and tripping the character, and then repositioning myself to put another character between me and the axe, recalling the axe and taking the character from the ground.
Yeah, no kidding. There's a ton of strategy in this game.
From behind, grabbing and then comboing that and launching him up and then throwing a runic attack on him.
Once you throw your axe, we didn't want Kratos to be useless. Yeah, we wanted to make sure that he still had a moveset, so he's got a shield that can.
He was the god of war. How does he get useless in combat?
He can stun much easier, much faster than the axe itself.
Well, Kratos can throw the axe. He has ranged abilities, right? If you're blocking, you have to block. But the addition of Atreus means I can block and actually fire arrows. So I can strategize that I can open somebody up while maintaining some safety.
Atreus has like trick shots as well too. Very awesome. Like stun shots and shit like that. Really cool.
Both have an aggressive stance and a defensive stance at the same time. God of War was, you know, the boat deck, right? On the Hydra ship, one section, bam, you already understand kind of all of the base combat stuff, and then we incorporate a little bit of magic later. So
that
this
is
far more ambitious.
Oh,
I think, honestly, you know, the audiences are more adept at games. They played a lot more games. The game industry has progressed and matured.
Oh, this is so
people are
cool.
looking for apparently a greater depth to the games that they're playing.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Pre-order and get 3 shield skins for in-game.
Bro! DLC, fuck you! Put it in the game! Seriously, guys, you need to stop doing that. But anyway, that's it for God of War for today. And I might be getting my friend's PlayStation 4. So trust me when I tell you, I will find a way to stream this game for you guys so you guys can watch me play it. So God of War will be streamed for the channel. Seriously, God of War, I'm a big fan of those games. And Dino, you said that you don't play them, but I think honestly this game actually seems pretty much more around your alley. This one, this guy definitely looks more like the game that that's more right up a more like, oh, it's mindless action. It's just mindless action. No, this game does make you think a little bit, but of course, you know, you do need a PlayStation 4 to do it. So there's that. So, okay, so we're almost to our first hour done. So let's go on. Let's continue on. Let's soldier on to our next article, which apparently it also has to do with PlayStation 3. This is from game journalist news site Polygon. That PlayStation 3 Phat owners have a month left to claim OtherOS class action settlement. Red Dead's. Oh yeah. Red Dead Redemption, man. Obviously. Oh. Gives me another option. Gets me another game to play. I completely forgot about that. So apparently, there was a settlement that was reached. Well, off the shower. We'll see in a minute. We'll still be here if you come back. So, but anyway, there was like a settlement that for PlayStation, apparently they would expect about $55. Now you're getting $65, possibly because fewer claims than expected were submitted. Now, basically, this is something that's called the removal of the so-called OtherOS feature from the PlayStation 4's operating system about 8 years ago. The feature allowed users to partition their PlayStation 3's hard drive and install Linux on it. You may remember before then, the console was pitched and even used as a computer, including by the Air Force. and it distributed computing applications such as Folding Home and SETI at Home. Now, according to Polygon, on April 2010, they stripped the OtherOS feature, citing security concerns, which pissed off a small but very vocal contingent of PS3 users that led to a lawsuit which alleged false advertising, breach of warranty. Sony admits no wrongdoing, which is customary in civil settlements. What? You guys promoted something and then you took it away. That's kind of wrongdoing, right? Now, to make a claim, a PS3 Phat owner has to legally swear a bunch of stuff, including that the Phat was bought from an authorized dealer, then that you knew you could install Linux on it or lose some value when Sony pulled the option. You will also provide your PSN username and your PS3 serial number. The eligible models are the 20, 40, 60, and 80 gig PlayStation 3s, which seemed so quaint by today's standards. The settlement was about 3.75 million, which Sony, it says it's a pocket change. You can only really get about $60, which is, not much, but hey, if you're looking for a new game and you can make that claim, hey, there you go. You get $60 from Sony. They don't care, but there you go. Looks like they got caught. False advertising. Sony, bad move. But if it was for a security purpose, at the very least, you could have secured it. Could have made it a better, not outright remove it, but maybe there was no option. But anyway, that's it. If you guys want to try to get something out of this, that's Sony doing Sony things, man. That's right. That's absolutely right. But at the very least, Sony isn't half as cold-blooded and chameleon-like than EA. They're just a big company, and I'm done honeymooning for them. I'm not a Sony fanboy. I've never been an Xbox fanboy. I'm fully aware that there are companies that they try to find ways to get money out of you. So. And it's only for $60. So much you have to do just to get $60 is it's kind of funny. So this next thing is from Recetera, or as I like to call it, NeoGAF Part 2. Recetera, Game Workers Unite, organizations aiming to build a unionized game industry. Debuts at the GDC. Remember when the developers started complaining about microtransactions not being as bad as everybody says they are? Talking about how we don't like video games that have excessive microtransactions after you pay $60, and then they called it censorship? Yeah, those guys have a union now. So here is through a member named Dan Crane 212 says, Game Workers Unite. Welcome to the beginning of GDC Week. That's the Game Developers Conference. Follow and look forward to seeing more from this account later this week. Now, why are they organizing? Okay. Have you ever felt exploited by the game industry? Are you in a precarious situation, no job stability, and in desperate need of support? Are you losing hope that you can work in a landscape that you love at all? That's called life, by the way. Well, welcome to Game Workers Unite. We are currently forming anonymous and horizontal organization of what's horizontal organization in the context of creating a group? That seems like you guys wanted to put the word horizontal or put a word there. Oh my god, Oz TikTok, thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. I gotta change that little notification there. I gotta find out a way to change it, but awesome. Thank you. You are awesome. Welcome to the family. So they're currently forming a union advocating for workers' rights and the crafting of a unionized game industry. Unionized game industry. I don't know. What I've heard of unions, they seem to take advantage of things, but having a union may or may not work. But well, we'll see. Thank you. My friend Dino is my friend forever. Thank you for the host. Thank you for the host. We are currently we represent all workers in game development, and we seek to increase the visibility of our cause through community building, sharing resources, and direct action. You guys have a game developers conference that you have to pay thousands of dollars to be a part of. That's kind of exclusive. So I don't think all workers, I don't know, but you guys seem to think you guys are, but I mean, I do know that a game developer is the, you know, making games is not a glamorous job. It's a job. It's not even a dream job anymore. It's just a job, but because the gaming industry is a big job. I mean, the people that make the video games, they obviously have a passion for it, but there's a lot of corporate politicking. There's a lot of backstabbing. There's a lot of slimeness, and there's a lot of clicks and favoritism. It's just like every job. And but there you go. I mean, seriously, but you guys have it good in comparison. But honestly, they could be better. I do hate that EA continues to close these studios. Maybe there's a union, that which would do good. But you know what? What good is it? I mean, if you guys unless it's for the good of your workers, that'd be good. And why be anonymous as well too? Exactly, Dino. Why do you have to hide? I mean, obviously your job is at stake, but if you form an actual union, you don't have to hide. But then again, you guys are contractors. I think game developers are contractors, so I don't think they could technically be part of an official union, but maybe that's why they have to be anonymous. We seek to bring hope to and empower those suffering in the industry. And I think below here, there are a couple of example tweets. It says, this is Chris Randall, says, I once worked 60 days straight, 12 to 16 hours a day without a single day off to ship a Dreamcast demo. After we were done with the demo, about 6 p.m., we were told to go home, got a few hours of sleep, and be back at noon. Well, I do have to say that working in the game industry means you're working long hours. You are working lots upon lots of days. You don't get nearly days off. But because the problem is that in the game industry, the publishers like EA, Ubisoft, and companies like CD Projekt Red, who make great games, but it comes at the cost of a long grind. It's this push to get this product done that has led to what he said, 60 straight days. That's 2 months without a weekend. So he's working straight half a day for 60 days. So that means you're only getting like a half a day to get your bearings. I mean, that's crazy. And then you have to go do it again. And then you were told to go home and then come back at noon. I mean, that to me seems like a nightmare. But I do hope that well, I mean, if anything, this union will at the very least have some significance. I don't think it's going to, but is this the right way? I don't know. I mean, they want to get it started. I think that they have to have representation from really seasoned developers, from a ton of development, not just the indie market. I'm talking, they would need representation from from indie to AAA, because regardless, I mean, not everywhere is the same kind of treatment, but they echo as though it is. So since hashtag Game Workers Unite wants horror stories, put lamp under chin, use spooky voice. Do you want the tale I was told of why the desk I was assigned at DICE was the last one free space in the space? What had happened to the spot during the last project a year before I started? Go on. Oh, you didn't post the rest. Okay. So apparently everybody here, they're saying that it's long overdue. A lot of people think that this is going to be a thing, but honestly, it just kind of depends. Now, I do hope that there is. The point of that tweet was to tell you that, hey, sit down. I have a story for you, but you don't tell us the story. So kind of hollow. I did read a Gamma Sutra about the terms of game crunch. It is a real thing. I mean, developers do need some protection from these things that happened, but they have to do it the right way, and they got to get some good involvement from everybody. So I do hope that this becomes a thing. I just hope that it becomes a thing that's done right. So, but we'll see. We'll definitely see what happens here. So, but speaking of the game industry, one of the better game development studios, CD Projekt Red, a studio that unfortunately is also filled with horror stories because they had to go into game crunch. They're going to open up a studio in Wrocław. Okay, in Wrocław. CD Projekt Red, creators of the games, the series, okay, Cyberpunk 2077 and Gwent. Okay, this is all translated. Yeah, they're originally from Warsaw, Poland. They're originally from Poland, but now they've got Wrocław. On March 20th, that was yesterday, a preliminary sales agreement was concluded specifying the conditions under which CD Projekt Red would acquire the Wrocław development studio Strange New Things. The new studio will join two existing CD Projekt Red teams, Warsaw, that's the original one, and Krakow, to work with them on Cyberpunk 2077. Yeah. So now there are three studios. Okay, so Wrocław is one of the largest and most technologically advanced cities in Poland, with a developed scene of game developers and many developers with extensive experience. I believe that the scale of Cyberpunk and the future projects will be a magnet for those who would like to join in CD Projekt Red but want to create games in Wrocław, which was Adam Kaczynski, which is the president of the management board of CD's Capital Group. He says, the team we are starting with has an impressive experience, but I am convinced that there are many talents to discover in Wrocław. Wrocław? Okay, so, all right, so CD Projekt Red, growing and growing and growing. So very happy to hear that. Yeah, I don't know if it's like a name. It's a weird name. I don't know. but anyway, they've got this game's Cyberpunk 2077 is it ever gonna come out? We don't know. They say that it's gonna be 2019, 2010, 2020, I think, but it is going to be shown at E3 this year. So there you go. Can you read phonetic? Oh, you mean W as in whiskey, A as in apple, R as in Romeo, C as in Charlie, L as in Lima, A as in apple, A as in alpha, W as in whiskey. That's what you mean, phonetic? Or that's military, I think. Oh, I don't know. I don't know how to say Wrocław. Yeah, there we go. And I'm glad that you're here, Dino, because this is some good news for you. Because apparently, rumor has it... Oh my God! Oh God, no way. That is not a word. Wow. Ugh. Poland. Poland. That's what it's. Oh my God. Wrocław. Poland. Seriously, Poland. But anyway, according to PlayStationLifestyle.net, there's a report that the next Assassin's Creed game will be out next year, and then it's going to be in Greece. So we're doing yearly Assassin's Creed games again. Good. Goody. Well, according to a report from Leon Robertson, it looks like Ubisoft is taking the Assassin's Creed game to Greek soil. He says that the sources state that Ubisoft has plans for the next entry in their popular series to take place in ancient Greece, since Origins was in development. As such, and the entry went into production in 2017. I don't know if Origins is good or bad. I never played Origins, but I know that you're the Assassin's Creed fan of us all, of everyone that's in here. So I figured you might have been interested. But there you go. Assassin's Creed came out when? Origins. Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. My mistake. My math is gone. You're right. It's in 2 years. So, yeah, because the game came out last year. It didn't come out this year. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm still tired. So, no, not yearly. You're right. Oh my God, I'm going crazy. Okay, never mind. Let's start over. Okay, let's pretend that none of that happened. Okay, speaking of which, yes, Assassin's Creed is going to go to Greece now, and it's going to be not a yearly thing. It's going to actually be a game that's going to be released in 2019. They're going to take place in Greece. Yeah, I know what happened, but we're trying to forget that. And for even more information, this is what they said. The other cardinal sin seems to emanate from being overly ambitious. There isn't really any tentpole missions for the game besides the somewhat hectic last hurrah. Revelations took over the top set piece approach, which is the most important missions. Unity took the creative approach where villains were placed intricately between dozens of guards. But Origins seemed to be content with simply having the player dive into the main target while with the press of a triangle button, some of those targets have somewhat creative missions, but even they aren't particularly enjoyable to pull off. There just isn't anything I'll remember or ponder over the years to come from a mission design perspective, and I believe this is due to the amount of resources and care that went into crafting a replica of ancient Egypt. Assassin's Creed Origins blew my expectations away in so many areas, but there's still something missing that made the likes of Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood so special. However, this is most definitely the best title since then. Okay. The new combat system makes for incredibly satisfying moments, which, while the design of the world is only matched by the likes of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, Ubisoft Montreal can be proud knowing that they're delivered a level of AAA production that likely won't be seen again until Cyberpunk 2077 rolls around. You know, that's giving some good graces. This is giving some good stuff for CD. But there you go. There is that. Yeah, they didn't even mention Black Flag. I think Black Flag. Excuse me. I mean, I didn't play Black Flag. I didn't play Black Flag. I didn't play Syndicate. I didn't play Unity. I didn't play 3. I didn't play Origins. So there you go. Witcher. Yeah, Witcher 3 is a game where I think everybody's trying to emulate it. I mean, CD Projekt Red nailed it, and I don't blame them for doing that. So that's why I think you should totally play it, at least just to tell us if you liked it or not. But ambition wise, it does look like a beautiful game. I just don't know if I'm incredibly invested in the Assassin's Creed games. They just seem very repetitive. However, the pirate ship combat does look awesome in 4. So maybe one day we'll touch the Assassin's Creed games. Maybe I'll get into playing them all, but I'm concerned about your spelling today. But then again, I did commit a mistake earlier that's worse than a spelling mistake, so you know, there is that. Anyway, the next bit of news is from a game called Agony. I was told about this game like a year or two ago. It's a horror game, and there are some new details on this of the release date. So it looks like it will not be when they said. It says, "Dear friends and fans, as all of you have been curious about Agony, we do have some information for you. Sadly, we have to inform you that March 30 will not be the release date. We will inform you as soon as possible with the final release date of the game. Why is this? With Agony being released across PlayStation 4, PC, and Xbox, we're facing last steps, including polishing to support every player, no matter what platform, which the best possible experience. Wishes could have been done faster, but ask for your patience to ensure you get the experience you deserve when Agony is released." On the other hand, we have finally have all age ratings that can announce the supported languages, including English, French, Italian, German, Espanol, Russian. Yes, now I can play Russian Agony, and I could share it with my pet cheeseburger bear. Polish, Turkish, Portuguese, and apparently more languages will be added. So, what happens when I click on add on Steam? Oh, yeah, view page. Don't go lurking! Don't go lurking! Okay, so let's take a look at what this game is. Let's take a look at Let's take a look at what this game is. I'm kind of curious because I've heard about this game months ago, and I'm...
The fall. It's the last thing I remember.
Oh, wow.
Memories tear apart my soul, consumed by the endlessly burning fire.
Oh, wow, that looks cool. You're going through the levels of hell.
Again into ashes, revealing ruined bones. I'm falling into the darkest place, where light causes pain.
Oh wow!
Into a place which deprives one of faith and erases memories.
I know. This is just a cinematic, but still, though. I still like that they're going through like the levels of hell. That's actually very cool. I'm burning.
Shrouds other memories. She is the key to the gate of unending agony. She is the answer. The red goddess, the road that I must follow.
Okay, so it says Agony is a first-person survival horror set in hell. You will begin your journey as a tormented soul with the depths of hell without any memories about your past. The special ability to control people on your path and possess demons gives you... Okay, this is actually pretty cool. There's some stuff here, the official game starter and all that. So I heard of Agony a while back and I kind of want it. But again, yes, you're right. That is just a cinematic. Oh yeah, I am watching Agony. I mean, I heard of this game and I heard it was a game that to look forward to. I mean, it's a game that's you're roaming through hell. I mean, if it takes you through all the levels of hell, like say you go through like Dante's Inferno's tiles of hell, you're going through each level, through each stage, that I would love because I mean, it's fascinating. I love it when they go to those places. So very, very fascinating to me. So I'm going to add that, the Agony Kickstarter and also the Steam page, because so far it's only got a 2018 availability date. It's supposed to be coming out really soon. So who plays PUBG? Don't all raise your hands at the same time. I know that my friend Dino only plays Fortnite and Fortnite Battle Royale. Oh, you play PUBG? Awesome, good. I don't play PUBG. I have not gotten PUBG. My friend Dino and I, we play Fortnite, and he plays a lot more than I do. But as oh my God, hate. Oh no. It's gonna happen, isn't it? No, please be kind to each other. Please be kind to each other. Okay, the thing is, I'm joking. I'm joking. It's just that Dino is a big fan of Fortnite, and he doesn't play PUBG. So they're kind of like always fighting with each other, Fortnite and PUBG. And then there's competition that keeps coming out, like the Darwin Project. That's another one that just came out now, and there's going to be more, obviously. Well, anyway, a few days ago, I talked about how Fortnite got a mobile version. Oh, it does require a bit of strategy, but I do like how Fortnite runs, how it's even powerful enough to run it on your phone, on your other devices. Well, ladies and gentlemen, PUBG PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds is not that far behind, because now it's on your phone. You could play PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds for iOS and Android today. More regions will be announced, but for the US, you could play PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds on your phone. And I do like Bluehole's game. They are very, very good at making the, you know, like they were first. Dr. Snipe, I've seen that. I don't know. My Xbox can't even render building for until 30 seconds after landing. Oh, it's been in Asia for months. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, I saw the videos where they were showing it on the Xbox and the Xbox One. And I was like, holy crap. I think they are too. Bluehole clearly has this game. They know it's one of the most streamed games, but obviously Fortnite is catching up. I mean, there has to be something onto that. I mean, it couldn't have just been that Fortnite is just another game and everybody would rather play that game. The fact that it runs better, the fact that it doesn't require a heavy load, the fact that even in its early state, it still has like functions better. It looks more fun as well too. And I don't know about the community. I don't know about the communities of both of these games, but yes, Bluehole does need to focus more. And is about to come out in for a few, yeah, and it also I think it's also free as well, but PUBG isn't, which also exposes a lot of people to Battle Royale over PUBG. Clearly, there are things in the game that can be better, but you know what? PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds is not all bad. I mean, the sound of that game is really great. I mean, the details of the worlds, they're really cool. And I do like that they're focusing on optimization. So you know what, Dr. Snipe and Miss Doom, I do hope that they do that. The thing is that, you know what, I think they're scared, and I think it's because when they heard that Fortnite got released into mobile, although Miss Doom says that it's been out in Asia for about 6 months, but the thing is that the US, I just found out about PUBG going mobile yesterday, and I've known about Fortnite going mobile for like a few days, even a week or two. So, I mean, clearly they are getting scared. I mean, just yesterday, I found out about this streamer called Ninja. Ninja has 13 million followers. 13 million followers. 13 million followers, 100,000 people watching his stream at the same time. And apparently he once streamed with Drake, and apparently when he streamed with Drake, that became the most streamed session of all of Twitch history. You know what game they were playing? They were playing Fortnite Battle Royale, not PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. They were playing Fortnite. That has to sting Bluehole, because Epic just came in. They took their game concept and they made it into the most popular game now on Twitch. Just, it seemed like it was nothing. It didn't take long. But yes, Ninja makes $500,000 a month. Ninja plays and he makes $500,000 a month. $500,000 a month. Ninja makes $500,000, and him and Drake played Fortnite. So clearly there is a lot. So, you know, there is some things that PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds has to do. I think that H1Z1 is I actually talked about H1Z1 a few weeks ago, and I've heard that 90% of its user base went down. So H1Z1 might actually be dying. I think it's on its way out. I don't know the current status of H1Z1, but I think they're dying. I think they're dying. There are two mammoth Goliaths. I mean, we're talking PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds and Fortnite. These two are constantly competing against each other, and both of these games are like the first and the third most watched. And I think H1Z1, how are they responding? I don't know. I think they kind of just submitted to the fact that I think that their time is up, because now it's not survival horror. Wait, H1Z1, am I confusing? I may be confusing. No, H1Z1, you're right. I was thinking of DayZ for a second. No, games like DayZ, Miscreated, H1Z1, zombie survival games, I think those games, the era for those games, they're done. Now you have survival battle royale games. And trust me when I tell you, when you are a streamer and you hear that there's a streamer out there that makes 500,000 a month, but to his credit, I heard Ninja had been doing this since the day Twitch was created. So, you know, he's kind of old guard, so he's clearly been doing this. He knows the game better than most people. So if anything, he's kind of like the PewDiePie of Twitch, pretty much. I mean, his views dwarf everybody. Yeah. Oh, he was also a Halo pro. Okay. Oh, that's awesome to know. But you know what, Dr. Schneip, I think there's a thing where they say that if you want to become a good streamer, you want to try to emulate and watch other people stream. So I'm going to watch Ninja. I want to see what he does. I want to see how he interacts with people. I want to see what his secrets are. Not even secrets, just kind of follow that. He got 50,000 followers in one stream. That is absolutely insane. And speaking of Ninja, there he is, right there. And we were going to talk about how the Vive is going to be re-released. It's going to drop the current price. But now I kind of want to talk about this guy. Oh my God, this is awesome. So yes, Tyler Blevins. Oh, he's a little baby. Okay. Okay, so Tyler Blevins, who recently teamed up with Drake to destroy Twitch's current viewer record, confirmed in an interview with CNBC today that he earns roughly $500,000 per month. That's right, per month as a streamer. Yeah, I'm super happy for him. Man, he's a millionaire. He's a millionaire. I mean, in 2 months, he's a millionaire. At the end of the year, he would have made $6 million. That's incredible to me. That's incredible. Blevins said that much of those revenues came from Amazon and Twitch Prime subscribers, as well as a massive number of followers on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. Okay, so he does have a lot of other streams. The combination of those things is really where the collected revenues is coming from. This deal that Amazon Prime and Twitch Prime have together is incredible. Twitch Prime allows people to claim loot and collect loot with specific games, and they recently did a deal with Fortnite, which is the hottest game right now, and that is currently one of the main reasons of influx of subscribers on my stream. He says, despite his runaway success, Blevins also offered some moderating words You get it? He said moderating because he's a, you know, Twitch streamer and you got mods. Okay, stay in school. I maintained my job that I was working at Noodles and Company, and I stayed in college while I was doing all of these things. I continued to do well in school and focus on the future of my life, as well as working on streaming and competing in Halo. All the kids out there just can't drop everything and focus on playing video games for a living. It's also becoming a very competitive career choice right now, and you want to make sure you're securing your future and putting in extra time to try to make sure that happens as well. That's actually really good advice. Thank you, Tyler. Thank you. Stay in school, kids, because I'd like to say that this guy, it was incredibly, it was luck. I like to think that it's more luck than anything else, but I'm actually super happy for him. And it shows you that you do it, you hustle and you keep going and you keep going and you keep going and you try to do it and you try to do it every day and it works. But of course, it doesn't work for everybody. And you have to try to find ways to improve your stream. I do it myself. I'm gonna try updating some stuff. I got people making me logos. I'm trying to find out how to. I mean, I just made like 50 something followers. It's obviously not. I mean, this dude got 50K in one sub, but you know what? He's been doing it for a while. He's got a reputation. He's used his assets and he's gotten big. So, I mean, I'm super happy for people like him, but honestly, it goes back to what I was saying earlier about Fortnite. I mean, clearly, like, there is a shift, and clearly the shift is that the people out there, they're talking more about Fortnite, and Bluehole needs to get PUBG back into the consciousness of people because they're getting dwarfed. So we'll see what happens. I'm looking forward to see what PUBG does next, because big YouTubers alone just can't get PUBG over the hump anymore. They need something else. They need something new. They need to optimize the game. They need to get this game better and running better and more efficiently. And globally, they should have more servers as well too, please. And keep this thing going. So, but let's continue. I think you all, I don't know if you heard, hackers are also an issue as well too. Yes. Millions of players have been banned, if I'm not mistaken. What was Fortnite on PUBG, and what was Fortnite on PUBG is that PUBG is running on HTML. Okay. All right. So what we got here, this is a little short video. No. I know that you can English, Miss Doom. I'm not making, I mean, Mr. Dino, if he's watching, he's a cool guy. He's works in journalism, so he writes, and he's been having typos all morning. In his case, it's evening, so you know, I give him a chance. So we've got this. This is a really short video, but so yeah, it's super short, but it's afternoon, right? Afternoon. Sorry, afternoon. So basically, oh yeah, it's afternoon. So basically, if you guys know, Paragon is going away. I think Paragon is going away. I like Paragon, but I think Paragon is going away. So what Paragon did was they released about $12 million of their assets on Unreal Engine. So if you could download the Unreal Engine, so you could design your own games, you have all of the Paragon assets. It says, according to the description, Unreal Engine 4 developers now have free access to $12 million of assets from Paragon, Epic's gaming games multiplayer online battle arena game. With even more to come soon, this initial release includes... Okay, so never mind. I thought that Paragon was going away. Okay, so I thought Paragon was going away, but yes, they're releasing 20 AAA quality characters, respective skins, animations, VFX, and dialogue. So good on Epic, and I like this. I like this very, very much. So Fortnite. Okay, that'd actually be pretty sweet too. Paragon and Fortnite. Paragon v Fortnite. Let's make that game happen. Yeah. Anyway, I'm not gonna... Oh no, here we go. It's the war.
On one hand, we have Fortnite dominating, and on the other, the former champion, PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds. Will they meet in the Chamber of Death?
I hope so. But anyway, we were talking earlier about how they wanted to make a game union. Well, this entire article talks about the burnout cycle of it. So it says how the 36 billion video game industry burns out its best employees. And they're talking about game experiences. They're talking about Telltale, the layoffs that have been happening. So clearly this is a very, very long article detailing stuff about the stories about Telltale, the layoffs, the crunch culture. This is a very, very long article, but I mean, look at this. It just keeps going. This is from The Verge. So it's stories like this that I guess you could sort of just imagine why they would need a union. But it's very, 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 very... Actually, I'm older. 35. Ancient, you mean, right? The accentist? Yeah, man, I have transcended accents and forms. But yes, this is definitely, yeah. I am a little older, yeah. I'm a kid at heart, but I'm a full-blown adult, man. I'm serious. So anyway, I'm gonna leave this link and I'm gonna just read a little bit because this is ancient and accent, right? Wrocław. Look. I don't know where in the Poland is, but I am done trying to pronounce Wrocław. Okay? Wrocław. We're not going to do this. Polish? That sounds Polish. I need to watch some CD Projekt Red developers, see if I could get a little bit of Poland. I thought that was Russian. I'm gonna write it down. Polish accent. You don't think I would do it? You don't know what you've done? This is what you've done. There it is. I've added it to my notes. I've added them all to my constant growing notes. Okay, so I'm gonna read a couple of It is ridiculous. I agree 100%. At the time, Telltale was a studio of under 100 people, small by mainstream studio standards, where headcounts can range from hundreds to thousands. And in an industry where storytelling often takes a backseat to fun gameplay, the win established Telltale as a successful developer that valued storytelling and character development above all else. Over the next several months, awards for The Walking Dead continue to pile up, a pivotal, a defining moment for the studio, and had been challenging financial situation just a year before. The company began hiring at a breakneck speed, tripling its headcount in just a few years. Soon it would capture the attention of some of Hollywood's most well-beloved franchise, delivering spin-off games like Batman, Game of Thrones, and Guardians of the Galaxy that focus on narrative and emotional investment instead of action or bombastic set pieces. But the studio's meteoric rise would not last. In November 2017, the company announced that it was laying off 90 developers, roughly a quarter of its staff. For some of Telltale, news was a shock. For others, the inevitable outcome of what sources familiar with the company describes of years of culture that promoted constant overwork, toxic management, and creative stagnation. The Verge spoke to more than a dozen current and former developers at Telltale for the story, many of whom requested anonymity for fear of retribution from current and prospective employers. Although some of the problems were specific to Telltale and its management, many of the developer troubles were emblematic of the unsustainable and erratic development practices that plague the video game industry at large. Those conditions almost always hit one group the hardest: developers, or the people who actually make the games. Layoffs are a pervasive fact of life, and even successful studios where developers are often hired en masse to help hit tight deadlines or to find and fire to cut costs after the game shifts or it's canceled. With the next deadline, the cycle begins anew. Overwork, job insecurity, profound burnout are omnipresent concerns. More than 3/4 of developers report working under crunch conditions, which means working up to 20 hours a day and more than 100 hours per week. These practices can have a significant and debilitating cost to employees, a one that often feels baked into video game development culture. I talked about this a few weeks ago, and I do admit this is what I'm talking about. Look at this. 100 hours a week. I work 40 hours a week and I feel tired when I come home. 40 hours a week, and I feel like the weekend I need more than a weekend. But 100 hours a week means that you are working 2.5 weeks in 1 week. 20-hour days. 20-hour days. And if it's, how do you sleep? How do you eat? How do you have fun? How do you socialize? How do you function? How does one function? You can't. You can't function. You can't be happy. You're creating video games, but if you know that you're going to get laid off because they've hired en masse to finish this game, and then when you're done with the game, they just tell you that you're gone, and then all of a sudden, all that hard work and sacrifice and all of that time that you've dedicated is gone. It's gone, and then you have to do it all over again. And why would you want to do it all over again? Why would you want to work 20-hour days? That's insane. Absolutely freaking insane. And why is that? Because of this. It's a $36 billion industry. It's all about the money. It's all about the cash. It's all about, sadly, that's what it's about. So, and that's sad. And that's why I think having a union might not be a bad idea, because clearly this is a thing where we're at here, and I'm super sad. I'm actually going to leave this article below so that you guys can see it as well. We're nearing the end of our stream, so we're going to just browse through a couple of these. Remember the show I showed you guys in Nindies, the Nindies. Well, guess what? There's another indie. It's Hyper Light Drifter. It's the super awesome Kickstarted funded roguelike game. It's Hyper Life Drifter is also coming for the Nintendo Switch. Another indie title that's coming to the Switch. And as well as this game, which we'll need to look at that. Oh yeah. 30th anniversary.
Ultra Street Fighter 4.
Really? Really? Holy Jesus Christ on a stick. Woo, look at that. You get every Street Fighter game and you pre-order now and you get a digital copy of Ultra Street Fighter 4. Okay. You get it for free. Okay. Well, I already have Ultra Street Fighter 4. You're a hater. By the way, Dino, you are a hater. I'm not going to pay attention to you. And you know what? I'm gonna slaughter you some more. Here you go. Some more fighting games you're not into. Bardock! Goku's father! Super Saiyan? Oh my god. Okay. Oh, that's a good question. That's a good question, Dr. Snape. Let's actually take a look here real quick. Let me go. Let's do a little bit of a search here. 1 second. Street Fighter Ultimate 30th Anniversary Collection. Hold on. Street Fighter Anniversary Collection. Hold on. Let me find out. I'm gonna find out here real quick. Oh wait. This is the older one. This is the first anniversary collection. Where is it? Oh, by the way, I am a fan of fighting games. I am a fan of fighting games. I've been playing fighting games since I was. I've updated my. I've been. Dr. Snipe, thank you. Welcome to the family. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Here, I'm gonna. Look at this. This is ridiculous. It features Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition, Street Fighter 2 Hyper Fighting, Street Fighter 2, Super Street Fighter 2, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Alpha 1, Alpha 2, Alpha 3, Third Strike, Street Fighter 3, Second and Third Strike as well. And you get a digital version of Ultra Street Fighter 4. And it's gonna come out. When is it gonna come out? 12 Street Fighter games. When is it gonna come out? Hold on. Hold on. It's gonna come out on the Switch. Okay, let me look at Silicon Era. Silicon Era has a. Wait a minute. Okay. It says here, the Xbox Store has revealed a pre-order promotion for Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection. People who pick the title up will also find themselves receiving everything needed to enjoy Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition and Ultra Street Fighter 4. Here's how the pre-order incentives work. People who pre-order Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection will get codes for Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition and Ultra Street Fighter 4 DLC. These will arrive around a week after the collection is released. Looks like this game is... Yeah, it's coming out Okay, it's coming out on PC, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and Nintendo Switch. There we go. There we go. So it is coming out on Xbox. But I'll get it on PlayStation 4 because I have a fighting stick. Too many games. Too many garbage games. Oh, no. Oh no. Oh. I've been waiting for that forever too, Dr. Snipe. I've been playing Street Fighter 2 since I was a little kid, going to my favorite arcades. I was going to the arcades. I was going to a place after school every Friday to play Street Fighter 2, and then Street Fighter 2 came out, and then Mortal Kombat came out, and it's incredible. I love this. I freaking love this. I cannot wait for that. I am getting that game. I'm getting that game. I am getting that game. And you can't stop me. None of you can stop me. None of you can stop me getting what I want. But you know what? I think it's really cool because adding Street Fighter 4, Ultra Street Fighter 4 for free is a huge bargain. So Zombie, welcome. Yes, they called Street Fighter a garbage game and they made me cry. I can't wait to hear what you think about Street Fighter. And last, but certainly not least, for those who love fighting games, Noctis has been released for Tekken 5. If you ordered the season pass, you'll get Noctis Lucis Calum. You'll get his skins. You'll get his stuff. He is the 114th heir apparent of the Lucian throne. He is the star of Final. I was going to say Street Fighter. Final Fantasy 15, which is a game I will be streaming soon. And no bail, don't bail. Making Fico cry since I was a Mega Man fan, even though I suck. Yes, I think I will. But anyway, but yes, I did play as him already. I do own the game, so I played a little bit of Noctis. He is really cool, actually. I do like the abilities that he comes and brings in, so I do really like that. I'm a big fan of fighting games. If you don't like fighting games, hey, that's cool. But I've been playing fighting games since I was a kid. I was explaining how when I went to school, after school on Fridays, my mom would take me to like this ice cream parlor that they have pool tables in as well too. The area in the back that you couldn't go to because there were big guys, grown-ups there that were smoking and apparently doing drugs. So you were like, but you know what? I wanted to go and play Street Fighter, and that I did, and I love Street Fighter. But play Street Fighter all of my life, and I will be getting this collection. I may be getting, when I get the Switch, I may be getting it on the Switch. I may be getting it on PC as well too. Depends. I cannot not play this game, and especially since Third Strike is one of the best ones out there. But I wouldn't mind getting this game on PC as well too, just to get Ultra Street Fighter 4 as well too. So that's freaking awesome. Well, guys, that was it. That was the end of the stream of the live cast. I'd like to thank all of my new followers. I like to thank Oz TikTok, Dr. Snipe. You are a gentleman amongst men. You and I, we get each other. We understand that when those people say that. They're not hearing me right now, right? Okay, so it's just you and me. Those people that are saying that the fighting games suck, those people don't know. They don't know. What are they talking about? Don't. Don't listen to them. They're just haters. Just a bunch of haters. Rift. Download Rift. I've actually played a little bit of Rift when it first came out. I have not been into Rift since. I think you gotta tell me if you downloaded it again, if it's still pretty good. I did love the flying mechanics in Rift. I did like Rift. I did like that game quite a bit. So, but I'm not myself an MMO player, so I myself don't find myself too much time invested in playing these MMORPGs. But Rift is pretty cool. I did play, people tried to get me to join the Elder Scrolls Online. I didn't. They tried to get me to join the Old Republic. I played with Dino a little bit of the Old Republic from time to time. So now you think you could get it to work? I hope that you can. You said that you got a new GPU, so now you think maybe with the new GPU you could get it to work now? Was it GPU that was holding you back, or was it other stuff that was holding you back? Because I would love to know. Yeah, okay, good. Okay, so it was the GPUs then. Okay. Well, anyway, guys, I wish I could stay another hour talking with you guys, but unfortunately, I have to go to work. Put yourself together. I'm sorry. I'm kidding. I am... Hey, you know what? Ninja, remember we were talking about Ninja a moment ago. Ninja, he did a full-time job until he was making $500,000. So anyway, you know what? I always have time to game. I always try to keep gaming in my mind like this. I guess that's why I initially called Fico's Gaming Mind. This was originally all my YouTube channel name, but I translated it to Twitch as a way that I could show people twitching while I'm YouTubing. But now Twitch is my main deal, so now it's become that's become my go-to name. That's because that's literally what it is. You're diving into what it is, what I think of in video games, and that's part of why I wanted to do this LiveCast podcast style of a video podcast, because I do it twice a week because I literally have so much you're absolutely right about staying motivated, and that's what I tried to do. You do it every day. It's kind of like working out, really. As stupid as that sounds, it really is just kind of like working out. You go that first week, 1 or 2 days, and your muscles are all hurting and you're aching and you're not sure if you like doing it, but then all of a sudden it starts to feel good. I have to get started, but I do. Oh yes, so do I. At least need to at least go back to eating healthier. I'm gaining a little too much weight now, but I know what to do. I just got to incorporate more vegetables, less starches, and all that. But anyway, but back to what you were saying. It's absolutely true. You have to keep doing what you're doing, but at the same time, you have to find time. If you like something enough, you got to do it. For instance, I started drawing a few years ago, and I have not been drawing since I started streaming, and I feel so bad because I love art, I love to draw, and I have not drawn anything, and it's kind of frustrating because the free time that I have, I want to dedicate to stream because I love streaming so much. So But anyway, I loved what to do, but you got to just find a way to do it. I'm sure that if I could find 30 minutes or an hour when I come home just to draw, I could do it. I just have to learn how to get it, and as you said, stay motivated. So anyway, Dr. Snipe, Oz TikTok, Miss Doom, Dino, Zombie, all of you are incredible. You're awesome. Thank you for joining me today. I am going to, if you guys want to join my stream, you're here. Hold on. If you guys want to join, I just pinged right there. The bot has pinged the Discord. So if you guys have Discord, you guys can join in, and you could join in on the fun. That's your invite to the Discord. So I've also incorporated ways. If you look down below here, you notice that you get this little code down below that is sort of swaps here. Oh, you will. I game every Wednesday and every Sunday I do this. I do the live cast, and every Wednesday at 8 a.m. Eastern and every Sunday at 11. I'm thinking about moving it to 10 a.m. Eastern, and then on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I game, and then after the live cast, I play and game as much as I can because it's my day off. And then on Monday is the big chunk. Right now, I'm playing Prey. My games that I plan to play later is going to be Final Fantasy 15 and Far Cry 5 when that game comes out. I'm going to be playing those games. So if you want to catch a little glimpse of what I do, I like to show you something. Let me show you something. This is actually super cool. This is a view of my server. So if you guys want to go here, I'm going to show you. If you guys want to come here, you guys look at the bottom part where it says to stream. Well, to stream, here I put on the live cast, I put all of the notes for every link, everything that I talk about on the stream. Here people put little memes. Also, Zombie is our resident meme queen. She is the meme queen. She is the queen mother of memeing. So we'll call her that, the queen mother, because she filled this whole page full of memes in like the first seconds that it was open. She is the queen mother. So that's what I'm going to call her, the queen mother of memes. Quilting Zombie is the queen mother. But here's the thing that I wanted to show you, Dr. Schneip, and it is this. Saturnight, he is our clip master. This is all of this is all clips of what everybody does. I played Life is Strange, they clipped it. I played Overwatch, they clipped it. I played Okami, and they clipped it. There are more clips in my channel, including clips for my playthrough of Cuphead. I played Cuphead, and as you could see down below, there is a goal for 100 followers. So if I get to 100 followers, I will play Cuphead, and as you could see, it's more than halfway done here. So, oh, you don't want to see the memes I found, since there are Cuphead made you rage. Wow. I am going to see if I could get Saturnite to post the clips from my... Oh, I see that you're in. Thank you for joining. And Miss Doom, thank you for joining the Discord channel as well. Thank you so much. Do me a favor. Could you guys tell me if you guys... I'd like you guys to do me a favor, because I've been trying to figure out... I know I have to go. I said that I had to go, but I'd like you guys to do me a favor if you guys like. Do you see where it says stream information? Could you tell me if you guys can see the announcements? If you click on announcements, you'll see if it shows you got me posting like announcements. Can you guys tell me if you guys see that, or you see past announcements? I'm just wondering if this is working or not, because I set the bot to put an announcement. Make a not safe for work tab. Oh dear Lord. All right. Zombie. I don't know if I'm gonna I don't know if I want to. But I will do it. Just, you second that? No, okay, well, that's it. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. Okay. It's been officially Gabble. I've decided to include a not safe for work tab. I will add it into my to-do list of stuff to do tonight with the stream. But did you guys see the tab for the announcements? Did you guys notice if you were getting the announcements? Oh, good. You can see all the tabs. Could you click on the tabs? I mean, if you click on the tab for announcements, do you see announcements in there? And also, if you click on the tab, I like one more thing, because actually I want to edit the channel. Okay, so what about the schedule tab? Can you guys see the schedule tab as well too? Do you guys see it? Okay, good. Thank you. Can you click and see the schedule itself? The schedule tab, actually. I just want to know if you guys can see it or not, because I'm still new to Discord, so I don't know. It's the schedule tab up here. Okay, thank you. And you could click it and you could see this message. Oh, okay, yeah. Thank you, Zombie. Thank you for that. And also, as I do need to lock it. Let me yeah, I'll figure this out. That's what I'm trying to do here. Permissions. Manage permissions. Read messages, send to yes. Manage messages, embedded links, attach files, read message history, mention everywhere, emojis, add reactions. There we go. Okay. Try now. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to get used to this. I really don't know. I've locked it down to the point where it's just like, so, just gonna remove that comment here. Just try to see if you could post something on there now and see if it works. Is it, because I mean, I tried locking it, but, let's see if it does that. Does it let you post anything or? Okay, good. Okay. All right, so there you go. Thank you, Zombie. Well, anyway, this time I do have to go. I'm sorry. I want to do and test a couple of more things, but thank you so much for everybody for joining in. Thank you, Snipe. Thank you, everybody, for the new follows, and you guys are awesome. I will be streaming gaming tomorrow around 8 a.m. So I do hope that you guys have a great day as well. Thank you, Zombie. Thank you. And I will be back with more stuff. So I hope you guys have a great day today. You guys are awesome. It's hump day, but it's actually my Tuesday, so oh, that's depressing. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you, and take it easy, Dr. Snipe. You are awesome. You're all awesome. Thank you so much. Bye.